Welcome back. A legislative committee is reviewing Indiana's tax code to recommend changes before the next budget session. A big topic of debate is if Indiana should eliminate its state income tax. We go unfiltered tonight with two members of Indiana's best political team, Destiny Wells and Allie Bartlett. Once again, good to see you both. Allie, we'll start with you this week. I'm assuming you're in favor of this. And if I'm right, then why?
Yeah, I am absolutely in favor of cutting taxes anywhere that we can in a responsible manner. And that's exactly what this committee has been assembled to do, being led by Senator Travis Holdman, who has years of experience in this area. I'm in favor of doing this for a lot of reasons. But first and foremost, I think we have to look at the states around us that are undertaking something like this. We've seen Tennessee, Florida, Texas, all states that are attracting big changes in terms of bringing people to their state and bringing big businesses to their state. And I think Indiana is in a position, because of our financial success in the last 10, 20 years, that we can take this step and really make it transformative for the state.
Destiny, your thoughts?
Hey, Tennessee and Texas and Florida really isn't a cohort that I want to run with at this period in time. Look, we have some very distracting social policies that are sending not only Hoosiers fleeing, but it's making it hard to attract people to move here. So this is another last-ditch effort to try to make Indiana attractive. Look, we all love tax cuts, but let's be honest, this money has to come from somewhere, right? So we're going to see a higher sales tax. We're going to see a bigger burden placed proportionally on our working Hoosier families. Look, maybe if you're an NFL player, free agent, NBA, then you may want to come to Indiana because of the lesser tax burden that you would see, but it's just going to be shifted, and it's going to be working Hoosiers that are going to bear the brunt of this scheme.
So, Allie, to Destiny's point, I mean, you do have to make the money up somehow, right?
Yeah, you do have to make the money up, but Indiana has put itself in a position where we are not going to sacrifice anything that would have a major impact on everyday Hoosiers. We have put ourselves in such a financially responsible position that we will be able to bear the burden of reducing or eliminating an income tax in a responsible manner. And again, that's exactly what this committee is designed to look at. They're exploring all sorts of options for different places where we could make up the difference here. And there's a lot of options out there. If you take a look at how our state budget is crafted, this is not going to fall on the backs of working Hoosiers. And by the way, Tennessee, Texas, and Florida are states that have seen population booms in the last 3 years, largely because of their economic environment as well as their social policies. So I really can't, hate on those states at all. And I would love to model ourselves after states like that are seeing thriving success. They've all done it in fiscally responsible ways. Indiana can do the same thing. And that's what we're looking at right now. We're not going to make this move unless it's done in a very measured way. And that's what we're going to explore.
I'll let you respond, Destiny.
So, hey, this tax system is expected to generate around $21 billion this year. And so why would we want to replace it? The system is working. Republicans have been bragging for years about Indiana's low taxes. Hey, if they're so low, then why do you want to do this now? Because we're having trouble retaining talent here in Indiana. Why does Indiana rank 42nd in the nation for retaining college students after graduation? Why are our high schoolers graduating at rates at 53% despite Republicans bragging about choice and vouchers? Why are only 30% of Indiana's high school students even attending college? And why are we losing manufacturing jobs? We need to be focused on quality of life metrics to help our state get back on the right track and not be using just another tax gimmick that, quite frankly, is just another campaign slogan that they're looking for heading into 2024.
Destiny, I only have about a minute left, so I'm going to push back for 1 second here. What do you say to folks who say, hey, if more people have more money to spend, then isn't that money going to be taxed somehow, some way? They're going to purchase goods.
Yeah, more rich people are going to have more money to spend, but you and me and the average Hoosier is not going to have more money to spend. Look, I spent 5 years down in Texas. I know, I saw it. It came out of the money I was making. Regardless, it was a higher cost of living. It was it's not a tax cut just for rich people. It's a tax cut for everyone. Proportionally, well, you and I both know that proportionally, it will be a higher tax cut for the making more income.
Right.
It's not proportional. It actually targets, like I said, working Hoosiers. They're going to bear the brunt relatively proportionately to the money that.
At the end of the day, so I want to get quick response from both of you. At the end of the day, does this get done? Destiny?
No, absolutely not.
Allie?
I think this eventually does. It does get done. And by the way, it gets done to help Hoosiers. And proportionally, yes, everyone will benefit the same. And if you're still losing money in your paycheck, you can thank the federal government for that, not the state of Indiana.
Yeah, just like those women who will be able to drive out of state for abortion care. It's all about a rich man's game at this point.
Okay, we will leave it there. Ladies, good conversation, good debate. As always, thank you so much for coming on UnPHILtered. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.